Hello. Am I live? Okay. Damn, it was so long since I done this. Very long. Hello. Let me just prepare. This will gonna be a short one. I'm not even gonna turn on the camera. But I was thinking just to hop in, as I always do, and to show what I'm up to right now. So yeah, this is, I don't know if you can recognize this guy. I think you will eventually, not by just by this looks, but also by the audio.
This tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary.
I think you hear it, right?
This tea has all.
Yeah, Gorchata, hello. Can you hear this audio?
This tea has all the necessary.
I think I made it so you can hear it, the application.
This tea has all the necessary ingredients.
Sometimes it's annoying, but I need to animate lip sync. This is where I was gonna do it. Already animated previous scene where he was like, yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Quite terrible.
Then he shifts, you know.
Quite terrible.
Ah, can you, by the way, I think by the form you can recognize this character, but can you really? Of course, this one gives away. Definitely not heavy. Definitely. But yeah, I can show you. I have blunt shapes created for this deformation. I guess for this one, come on. I can delete them. And just to play around with the face, show you. I have 3 controllers that made the face. These are the eyes. Ah, yes. Oh, that's beautiful. We can render it. You know, I was not thinking to use this face, but now I might. And okay, I have more. Okay, I have closed eyes. Damn, I will need to actually. I don't want to. Wait, let me just go back. Yeah. Okay, I will make this face later because kinda looks good. Now let's jump into the animation. Feel free to ask anything. I don't know if you have any questions previously. I, by the way, repainted my Samurai Jack. Yeah. This is it. The inner angry Samurai Jack is close. I have not tested it yet, how it looks, but it should be fine. Well, maybe tooth needs to be a little bit yellow. Yellowish, reddish. I don't know, somewhere. Oh. Ah, not isolated, it's just, okay, sorry. What we can do with this? Or maybe, let's do this. You would think that this is not a huge touch, but it kinda is. And I have from previous scene my Samurai Jack. In previous scene he was blue because it was wait, it was depression or what? Inner I forgot. It wasn't anger, anger will be right now. It was frustration, I think. Frustration, inner Samurai Jack / soldier. But yeah, we will gonna replace. I can do it actually right now, just to show. Wait. Does it have more than one? Okay. And the face. With the right render, it will be fine-ish. I might need to readjust something, but yeah. Forgot that the arms are as well. Okay. But we will get back later. Right now I'm just doing this scene. You know, this whole episode is quite stationary, so I might need to improvise a lot. Like, look at this. He just simply blinks and his mouth moves. I know it gives certain charm and it's not supposed to be funny, but I am not them, so I will try to make something different. Just deleting the frames. Or we can close it here. Ads.
This tea has all the necessary ingredients.
Yeah, it's a long one. Right now I'm just doing the essentials, you know. The majority it will gonna be done by blend shapes, but this one is keyframe. It's the main jaw. It's mostly for me to know which blend shape I should actually use. You know, one of these. So this is purely just for support. Yeah. Let's see.
He has all the necessary ingredients. Necessary.
Green. Wait, I can actually make it move. Ingredients.
All the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary.
Now, to make it more alive, we can move the head a little bit, not too much. Even make this bigger, just for this. I have two options: to make it goofy or to make it serious. Yes.
This tea has
sometimes stationary is also a correct artistic choice, you know? Just not to move anything, it gives this certain feeling. I'm just not sure about this one.
This tea has all been necessary. This tea has all been necessary.
Agree. Yeah. And we can close it like this.
This tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has all
A bit
the
floaty.
necessary ingredients. This tea.
I think this one is. Yeah, the middle part. Or close it.
The necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary. All the necessary.
Maybe let's make it stationary.
This tea has all the necessary.
Nah. Once you move the head,
It has all
all
the
the
necessary.
all the nah.
Tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has
Okay, since it's floaty, I will create with the blend shapes. Yeah.
this
This
tea.
T. Oh, it doesn't. I don't think that's worth it, right?
This tea has.
You kind of.
This tea. This tea.
Yeah, okay, I will do it.
This tea
Oh.
Oh. Has all the necessary.
Oh, too quick. Too sudden.
Has all the necessary. It has all the necessary. Necessary.
Ingredients.
Ingredients. This tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary.
Okay. Now what's left is the blend shapes. Yeah, this scene is easy at the same time hard because you know you don't want to make it look like too boring. Go to the blend shapes. Let's start with the mouth. Do we see his teeth? Kind of. And as you can see, I made the outliner. I wanted to make sure that everyone now has, but with their own, how to say, their own darkest skin color. For example, the head has this darker skin, so the outliner is the same as the darkest, you know, ears and that. But the clothes are a little bit different. This. Do I have another? Oh, no, just can make it more Asian. Tea. You know what? I think yeah, I'll need to make another one. see the polygons. Yeah, no polygons were added, it's straight from the game. It keeps things simple. Of course, it's a little bit harder, but also fun, you know, a challenge. Not overdo it. So I want maybe more oval shape. What we're gonna do is create this. Eliminate a little bit too. Come on, I can't. Or can I? I need to check for the outline, you know, misalignment, because sometimes it's very sensitive. Pum pum pum. What? Okay. Let's name it more with the O. Let's keyframe everything if I want to change. All the. I'll need to make a little bit tighter. And this. See?
All the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary ingredients. Tea has all the necessary ingredients. Has all the necessary ingredients.
Oh, that's snappy.
All the necessary.
What if we straight jump to this?
All the necessary.
And I kinda need to make another one. Let's put the teeth to the front. A little bit more bold, you know, showing the dominance. Oh, what is this? Of course. Too harsh. Let's do it like that. Just simply maybe take these. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. E. Let's name it E. For now. Yeah, E is stronger. this one as well. I don't like it when something goes off. Come on, did I just... Nope. It's like an production. It's not ideal if you would want to like animate, I don't know, longer sessions, you know, with the same character. Just using separate blend shapes is not recommended. It's a bit chaotic. You would actually need to create set-driven keys and controllers, but since I don't have just one character for my parodies, I kinda stuck, unless I would stick with, you know, one cartoon show or give more time. So it depends. What do I want to do later? Wait. Ah. All the necessary. Now let's see if it's a little bit too snappy or not.
This tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary ingredients.
His head, I don't like it. It's like a Muppet.
What is tea?
Yes.
Tea has all the necessary. It's all the necessary. Tea has all the necessary ingredients. Tea has all the necessary ingredients.
The tons. We can do it snappier, but
has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary. This tea.
good. Now let's do a little bit base change. What if I would just use eyes, face, and just slowly morph into this form? You know, the previous one. Wait, no, eyes are good, I think. The cheeks.
This tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea.
What if I would also change the eyes? This is just for test. You know, it kinda looks interesting, to say the least. A little bit like a totem, no? Like, heavy smash, but not today.
This tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary ingredients.
You know what's cool? That the mouth kinda still sticks. That's horrific. This is something you must earn. Earn! Yeah, we're gonna wait. Soon, this is the 4th scene. Right now, just heavy explains. I'm thinking that's fine, right? Like, not quick change, but sudden.
This tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary ingredients.
You know, I don't want to be too much, because if I would want to, it's like... Yes. I could also maybe... That... We can actually. Oh. His eyes. Squinting. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Maybe it's 4.
This tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary.
So let's go with the cheeks a little bit. This.
Tea. Necessary.
It's a little bit. Man, this is how I look every morning. Monday, Wednesday, whatever. Same fucking days.
This tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary.
I can actually also move the ears a bit to make it more. There. Ah.
tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the necessary ingredients. This tea has all the
The tooth kind of moves, right? Oh. We humans do this. But
has all the necessary.
Such a small portion, but you know, it's a quality.
Has all the necessary ingredient.
I can actually even do this here.
Ingredients. This tea has all the necessary 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 ingredients.
I think that's fine. Let's save this one. It's this very short one where he says, "Really?"
But lacks the more.
Oh, more? Wow, such a long hold, don't you think? No way. 20 more frames. Oh. 369. Great number.
But lacks the.
Okay, so now we can turn off this, activate my very hairy, since you know I don't import any mustaches, hairs from SFM or you know, or just Team Fortress in general. I kind of make it my own. If you're wondering why he looks like this now, previous scene was from his profile shot, you know, side profile. So this is my hair. It's a hairy Samurai Jack. What are you talking about? You know, makes sense with the render. If you can't see hair, then that's not my problem. Maybe here we can actually adjust something. I can actually not just move. Why move camera when you can move him? Huh? So the eyes are simply opening, huh? Let's delete previous. Well, previous was just him breathing.
But lacks the more.
Okay. Okay, so soldier. I can actually maybe make him more hairier. The eye outline seems okay, right? Yeah. Let's fix the eyes. Wait. Okay. Maybe I can actually use... Why not to make him more Asian, right? No, it's not because of that. Come on, no. What about, since he is opening his eyes in this shot, why not to start with very, very narrow eyes? Maybe even narrower than this one. We can actually... Beard is fine. That's fine. Face strength, we can do it. Face strength 2. Just boom. Because his shot is just... Jeez, such a long hold. So he opened his eyes and just stays, huh? Okay. We can... What if... You know, not to create too static, we can do this and just give him breathing every maybe 30 frames. Just a small breathing. Doesn't have to be perfect.
But lacks the most important one. But lacks the most important one. But lacks the most important one. But lacks the most...
I can actually make him more hairier, since the shot reveals, like, I need more full hair. Or maybe even closer shot, maybe. Then we...
But lacks the most important one. But lacks the most
Yeah, I think so. And we can just add some here. So let's improvise. We don't have any mustaches we can create from his ears. Maybe that's just something messy, I don't know. Come on, it's supposed to be easier. I don't want to destroy completely the model. I need to give it this side of here. I can't see. Come on. See? Much better than any cosmetic you bought on Steam. It's actually his body. So it gives more prestige points, no? Just like his own hair. Nice. I'm just not sure about the eyes though. Maybe I should make them a little bit like that. At least here. Or maybe even like this. I think that's better. World.
But lacks the most important.
So from here we can. It's just additional here. Yeah. So we started from here and then. Oh. Yeah, we can go.
But
I'm not sure if I want to go full to the soldier's face, but I could maybe shrink the nose here or make it longer, but I'm not sure.
but lacks the most important. But lacks the most. But lacks the most. But
I'm not sure if I need this blinking, maybe this, like that.
but lacks the most important. The most that lacks the most.
Now let's go to the eyes. So it starts here.
But
Same time we can do the eye pupils, like we can do it maybe from here.
lacks but lacks the most. But lacks the most important. But lacks the most important one. But lacks the most lacks
I could actually shrink the nose here, just I'm not sure because it looks like a, you know, Premiere effect, but which it isn't, which is the ironic part. Like it's completely blend shaped, but
lacks the most important one.
what if I would really do it slower, like the last stage?
But lacks the most important one. 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 But lacks the most important one.
Let's try with the nose, maybe. Guys, if you have suggestions or any questions, feel free. Balance. So the samurai Jax in the 2D, you know, his nose is a bit like Professor Utonium's, this pointy. I'm thinking if I should just also keep the nose, but the face, you know, shrinks. I mean, implodes in this scenario, not shrinks, but... So let's just do a test. Maybe I can just do it like that. Damn it. Kinda looks huge still, but... Damn, his line goes straight, like, to his forehead. Like, almost here, but it messes my polygons. I would need to do it, like... Let's keep it for now, and let's just do this more surprised look. Not fools. It's just smaller. Okay, I need to see. You kinda need a cluster or a bone for this to make it more better, but I guess I can still fix it. The eyes need to be closed a bit. Not closed, but just hide the insides. kind of looks okay. Should I keep the nose, soldier's nose, or I eject? You can start open its eyes a bit.
That's the most important one.
Maybe even sooner. And of course we can do the nose job faster. Or I kinda could do it from here. Okay.
But lacks the most important one. But lacks the most important one. But lacks the most important one. Important one. That lacks the most important one. But lacks the most important one. But lacks.
I don't want to open his mouth because it's like... Or do I?
Lacks the most important one. But lacks the most important one.
Nah, let's just close it.
But lacks the most important. Lacks the most important one. But lacks the most.
Maybe I also need to readjust a bit how he... Maybe faster? Moves his head.
But lacks the most. But lacks the most important. But lacks the most important one. But lacks the most important one.
I don't know if it
But
distracts
lacks the most
actually from the whole, you know...
But lacks the most important.
Guys, what do you think? Come on. 5 people. That's not a lot, but it's something to have an opinion on. So, what do you think? Does it distract? Should I keep it or make it like more original? Because original is just simple hold.
Lacks the most important one. But lacks the most important one. But lacks the most important.
What do you think?
But lacks the most important one. But lacks the most important one. But lacks the most important one. But lacks the most important one.
For now I can keep it maybe. I will do this. I will merge every, you know, shot see how it looks. Let's say it does look good. So if it does look good, we can move on balance. It's a short one, right? That's right. 420. Come on, let it be 420. Nah. It's 410. Damn it. Balance. Now let's shut him off.
Balance. Balance. Balance.
You can maybe zoom in a bit. It's a very important message.
Balance.
Oh, wrong. Maybe his nose more from Soldier to Jax. Yeah, but I did this. Well, kinda-ish. It was his nose, but you know, when I shrunk his face shrunk the nose, but it was Soldier's nose. If that makes sense, you know. But of course, here I changed it, but it's such a little like switch. It doesn't even matter if it's... This is Soldier's, this is Samurai's Jax.
But lacks the most important one. But
Yeah. You can actually keep it and not animate anything, just let's do the morphing. Whoops. Maybe I should move this.
balance. 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 Balance.
You know, there are plenty of ways how you can do the lip syncing. Of course, it's never recommended to do it on every letter, but there are a few things like you can do on the whole, how to say, word or half. It depends.
Balance. Balance. Balance.
Like this,
Balance.
I should not do it, like in general, but why not?
Balance.
But of course, here I'm thinking he should maybe bounce a bit. Maybe I should change this one.
Balance.
Balance. So his eyes, the back would stay actually. Oh, his eyes. Make his tongue, okay. So it's higher.
balance, 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 balance.
Yeah, you need to do another bounce. Like this bounce, the old one doesn't kind of work.
Balance, balance, balance.
And I need clean transition. Of course, I can always do maybe this fat section. Balance. But no, let's do a new bounce. Whoops, not a soldier. Kinda can do this. Oh, there. So this is the bounce, bounce 2. Can also do the stretch, maybe. Stretch. Sorry. Wait. Or maybe I should.
Balance, balance. Balance, 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 balance.
I can close them out completely, maybe. Can do maybe just like that.
Balance, 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 balance.
Of course, the cheeks will be moved as well. Right now, a little bit static feeling,
Balance,
but it will be changed. There. course, this is... Let it be this final form. Okay, the problem is when eyes are rotating. I think it should be faster. Maybe even here?
Balance, 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 balance.
I can do something with his mouth a bit. Like he's about to say something really important.
Balance, 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 balance.
Just to have certain motion.
Balance, 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 balance.
But actually maybe when his eyes pops, I can do a little bit more. Or less, I'm not sure, but I need to see and maybe just help the eyes to go through. So we can do circus. Sorry.
Balance, 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 balance.
Thank you, Brit.
Balance, balance,
Testing just like you know,
balance,
what works.
balance, 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 balance.
We can move the cheeks as well. From here.
balance, balance,
Something here is too quick. Cheeks, cheeks. Here maybe.
balance, 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 balance,
Maybe I should just leave it as it is.
balance,
No.
balance, 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 balance.
For comedic effects, comedian effects, we can actually maybe even just try to move the camera a bit.
Balance, 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 balance.
Oh,
Balance, 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 balance.
we can actually also maybe stretch the eyes here, make him more, how to say, not Asian, but maybe Asian, more serious. But the render should still capture. So it's like from here.
Balance, 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 balance.
I don't think so, unless from not this, from here.
Balance, balance,
Maybe from here.
balance, balance,
Yeah.
balance, 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 balance.
So it's like the same.
Balance, balance, balance.
I can also increase the eyes pupils. It's the heavy. We have two? What? Ah, okay, I understand now.
Balance, 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 balance.
I think that's fine. And sorry, this was a little bit shorter stream. That's why no camera and all that. But thank you for being here. I just created, by the way. It's funny, but 2 scenes, I think, 2, 3. Yeah, they were short, but not too short. Yeah.
Balance.
For more, I might stream later. Not today, or maybe today, but doubt it. If you're interested, hop in.
Balance.
Bunny hop in. So yeah, thank you everyone. Vivi, what's up, bro? I'm just finishing, you know. This is what I created.
Balance. Balance.
I think that's fine, right?
Balance.
I'm not sure how to pronounce.
Balance.
Vivi?
Balance.
Vivi
Balance.
20,066.
Balance. 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 Balance.
But yeah, the next scene will be a little bit more interesting because it will be bigger. So let's just save it. So the next one will be where they both sit. How many frames? Damn, 600. 530. That looks alright. Ah, that looks just alright. Ah, I failed. But yeah, so thank you everyone. See you when I see you.